That's mine. Yes, of course. I'm very proud to say that. Then you don't have to worry about it.
자네 가방 어디다 줬어? 가방 어디다 줬어?
Thank you to our performers representing the Tonga Nation.
여기잖아 여기.
뒤에도 있잖아 이거 봐.
Just another announcement, if you are an organization looking for volunteers or if you are a person who volunteers and looking to serve, I draw your attention to the Just Serve table and booth right to stage left. And so if you are an organization looking for volunteers or if you are a person who is interested in volunteering, looking for ways to get involved, the Just Serve table is on stage left and please visit them. So I would now draw your attention to our next culture performance. And first of all, everybody, just recognize that when young people are performing, it brightens up everything. And so we are really blessed and privileged to have so many young people sharing their talent with us today. And on that note, I turn it over to our Korean language school for a performance representing the Korean culture.
해야 돼요. 아니, 앞에 오세요. 앞에 오세요. 선생님 춤춰야 돼요. 선생님 춤추셔야 돼요.
give it up once again for our Korean dancing school, the Korean school. When you see the young people dancing, it just reminds us again that, and especially when they represent and they're reflecting their cultures from their national origin or where their parents or their grandparents may have come from, it reminds us that so many people have found Anchorage from wherever they came from. That this has always been a place of hope, an opportunity for our young people where you can raise your children, have a better life, and work hard and make a living. And so we want to encourage that anytime we see our young people out in the community, just remember that we have an obligation to make sure that the city that they inherit is the greatest city in the nation. And on that note, I am extremely excited. Well, before that, as they're getting their music, Anchorage is a city that represents everyone. And we have Welcoming Anchorage, as the mayor talked about. It's an initiative that basically says wherever you come from, we all are welcome here. And we do that with recognition that we are on traditional Dena'ina Athabascan land. But on that note, this year is the year of the census. And if we all count, then we all must be counted. And I know there's a lot of apprehension in community when it talks about government and interviews, but essentially this is the census year. There's a table over there that has census information, and we encourage everyone to make sure you know all about the census. Make sure you encourage the other members of your family and their community to get involved in making sure that every person is counted so that we can successfully leverage our federal dollars to support the work we need in Alaska. And if you go to the census table, they have a pretty cool calendar as well. So get your free 2020 calendar from the census table, and let's make sure that every voice is heard and that everyone is counted. And on the next note, it is my pleasure to introduce. Are you ready for the? Okay. Our next group is música de la comunidad colombiana, de la comunidad latina. Entonces, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Colombia Viva with culture from Colombia.
Okay, this is working. I need it. Sorry.
And we have a technical glitch, but that's what live performance is all about. There are no commercial breaks. There are bathroom breaks, maybe a technical break, but you get to see the actual production. And on that note, I want to point your attention to all of the people that helped put this event on. We have our music and our sound person. Round of applause, everyone. We have the people that helped set up the tables. Round of applause, everyone. We have all of the vendors that brought their information. Round of applause, everyone. And we have a great day, but sometimes technical things happen. Entonces, otra vez empezamos con Colombia Viva. All right. Round of applause once again for the soul from Colombia.